When the president was away for 6 years, he hid his identity and returned home for the first time. There, he saw his wife holding hands with another man. Believing she had rebuilt her life, he quietly prepared to leave. But then he heard her say, "Mr. Zhang, I won't start over. Even if it's 6 years or even 60 years, I will never stop waiting for Fu Yanzi. I will only ever have one husband." President Wen Yan realized that his wife had remained faithful all these years. He called out to her, and when she saw her long-lost husband standing before her, she ran into his arms with tears of joy. 6 years earlier, wanting to give his pregnant wife a better future, Wen Yan had left home with all his savings to start a business. Before he could return, a devastating earthquake struck, and everyone believed he had died beneath the ruins. The shocking news caused his wife to go into premature labor. Miraculously, Wen Yan was rescued, but he lost his memory. Over the next 6 years, through determination and hard work, he built a powerful business empire, defeating his competitors and becoming a billionaire. Yet fragments of forgotten memories continued to haunt him. Everything changed when he was attacked by his enemies. Before losing consciousness, his memories returned, and he finally remembered the wife who had been waiting for him all these years. Meanwhile, his wife had been raising their daughter alone while working tirelessly. At her company, a jealous coworker spread rumors that she had an inappropriate relationship with the boss because she was promoted before him. Instead of tolerating the insults, she slapped him in public. The commotion attracted the boss, who unexpectedly defended her. Unknown to everyone, he had been pursuing her for years, but she always rejected him, insisting she would wait for her husband forever. One day, after rejecting him once again, she looked up and saw the husband she had dreamed of seeing for 6 years. She had no idea that the man dressed like an ordinary laborer was actually a billionaire. He had hidden his identity, because revealing it would expose his family to the enemies he had made while building his empire. When their daughter asked who the dirty uncle was, Wen Yan feared she would reject him. Instead, after learning he was her father, she hugged him tightly. She even offered her own savings to buy him new clothes and perfume, saying her mother had raised her well during his absence. Deeply moved, Wen Yan gifted his wife beautiful jewelry and thanked her boss with several gold bars for taking care of her over the years. He then brought his wife and daughter to his luxurious villa. Seeing his wife's shocked expression, he claimed it belonged to his employer, and later had his assistant take them to a more ordinary neighborhood to avoid revealing his true identity. The next morning, knowing his wife was attending an important bidding meeting, Wen Yan secretly gave her the priceless, Heart of the Ocean necklace and instructed his subordinates to protect her. At the event, another woman noticed the necklace and claimed it was fake, insisting the real one had a special engraving on the back. She publicly humiliated Wen Yan's wife, only to discover that her own necklace was actually the fake one. Refusing to admit defeat, she accused Wen Yan's wife of stealing the necklace, claiming her husband could never afford such an expensive piece of jewelry. When Wen Yan's wife tried to take back her necklace, the woman slapped her and ordered her guards to force her onto the floor, demanding she kneel and apologize. Before anyone verified the truth, one of the CEO's own subordinates mistakenly believed the bully was the CEO's wife. He forced Wen Yan's wife to kneel on broken glass and apologize, while her terrified daughter cried out for her father. As soon as Wen Yan learned that his wife was being bullied, he immediately ended his meeting and rushed to the scene. Meanwhile, the arrogant woman tore up Wen Yan's wife's project proposal, had the contract signed in the CEO's wife's name, falsely accused her of theft, and even ordered someone to stab her hand with a dagger. "Stop,"